Hey guys, it looks like we are having a big problem with these elections right now. There's floating allegations around that's claiming that the elections are being rigged. Listen to what Magashule is telling the IEC, Mr. Mamabole, there at the Rock, the election center. Let's see.
Completely rigged. Yeah. We'll give you details.
Okay, let's start again.
Completely rigged. Yeah. We'll give you details. Yeah. Maybe away from the media.
Completely rigged. We'll give you details, maybe away from the media. I wonder.
You see this?
Oh,
You see the signatures here?
okay, so there are
Can you just
signatures,
show it
yeah.
to me? This side.
Whoa.
You see, ACT did not sign because ACT was querying.
Okay. Okay, so there are signatures and some don't have signatures. Interesting.
Why does that one of Kronstadt? Is it Kronstadt?
Okay. I've seen people saying that results don't make sense currently. When they are doing cross-referencing, they see that their records don't match with what IEC has on their site. And it looks like Magashule is not the only one complaining. I'm not going to play that one now. Oh, yes, there's someone who's also complaining.
Results. Now for Strand Country Club, we found that national, we counted 89, IEC said no.
Okay, so according to their records, they have 89 votes, but in the IEC records, they have 0 votes.
Sedgefield Primary School, we counted 41, IEC said 4.
They got 41, but according to IEC's records, they have 4 votes.
At Barnard Hall in Langeberg, we counted 35, IEC said 5.
So clearly people are getting robbed if that's the case. So clearly, and it's not an Magashule issue, because I was saying that Magashule was told us that he's fit and he can jump higher than a tennis ball. I think it was this video,
Are there. I'm still jumping like a tennis ball, floating like a butterfly.
But now he's crying. He's crying. He's crying.
Ballot paper. There are no ballot papers in the box,
Haibo.
but there is a report. And we know that we have won. It's not only that.
Okay. I'm not against reporting suspicions of voter rigging, because that happens everywhere in Africa. Not only in Africa, actually. It happens everywhere wherever there's elections. It's worse if the ruling party is under threat, like what's happening in South Africa, where the MK, EFF, and DA looks like they want to unseat the ANC. And we've seen it in other countries where like for example in Zimbabwe, where ZANU-PF rig results and whatever because they want to stay in power. I mean, we all know that. I mean, people's careers are now in jeopardy because of not only the MK. I mean, even other parties. I mean, most of these parties come from the ANC. So it's interesting that South Africa, for the first time, there's like sort of an official recording and complaints at this level, which sort of looks like it's going to drive these elections to re-elections. It's the first time. Yes, we've seen people lodge complaints about the dissatisfactions with the results, whatever outcomes they happened in the past, and people were not happy about. But this is the first time these kind of complaints are reaching this kind of level where it's threatening the elections to go for a re-elections. If the African Congress for Transformation is not the only party that is complaining, that is having issues with the elections, it means clearly there are issues that the IEC need to look at. Look at Al Jama. They're also complaining.
What's happening? The objections is bouncing back. And if you send the email to the IEC, is it not their duty to send something back to say, oh, but we received it, this is what we're going to do? There's nothing happening, man. remember the Constitution says the elections is supposed to be free and fair.
Free and fair elections. Can we call these elections free and fair if there's so many complaints and there's no solutions or someone sort of coming forth and explain what happened, why there's so many discrepancies, what's happening, or are these accusations void, or they just need someone to come and explain if there's miscommunications or misunderstanding that could have happened during the counting, whatever, or maybe someone is going to come from ICN and clarify these things during the day as the day progresses. We don't know. Hopefully someone comes out and clarify all this mess, because this is a mess.
How many political parties do you think so far?
All of them. All of the opposition.
So all of the political parties are currently lodging complaints with the IEC for some discrepancies that took place. So we don't know. We're still going to hear from the IEC. Hopefully they'll come and clarify and debunk some of these things. Hopefully it's not true. But if this is true, then it means our democracy is under threat.
We're going to take Northwest. We're going to...
Because this is what he said earlier before as he was campaigning. I mean, I feel like Ace just estimate his influence. Come on, guys. Listen to this guy.
We're going to take Northern Cape. We're going to be a serious player in Gauteng.
I understand that there could have been voter rigging or whatever, but I don't think Ace Magashule had the muscle, really. I mean, if you look at this campaigning, this is the crowd he can manage to gather or to gather. He's making a lot of promises, which we know it's all these political parties making promises. They're all lying, all of them. All political parties, they lie to us and promise all these things. Once a political party makes promises, we all know you are lying. It's lies and lies and lies. People just want votes because they want to feed themselves. These corrupt people, all of them. We've seen that. So we're just going to watch this one very closely. But I'm not convinced that even if there was no rigging, guys, we cannot underestimate the impact of the MK. MK party came and destroyed everyone. They caught everybody with their pants down. Nobody expected them to do well, or nobody expected them to do as they are doing nationally. People always said MK is a regional party in the KZN, but we can see nationally MK is... everyone is giving them support. Is getting support. MK is getting support from all corners of South Africa, and also unseating the EFF as the third biggest political party in South Africa. Currently, MK is the third biggest party in South Africa. Let that sink in. Lots of careers are going to end after these elections. So we're just going to keep this one and watch it very, very closely to see what happens. But still, I don't think Ace Magashule could have got more votes. I mean, I understand there could have been voter what, but I don't think he would have managed to take the Northwest like he promised. I don't think he would have managed to take Mpumalanga like he promised, because most of those votes from Mpumalanga went to MK party. I don't think he will manage to take Gauteng or even the Free State, where he is like almost like his stronghold. I don't think Ace Magashule had the muscle to sort of take over those provinces. I mean, let's be fair. We understand there could have been mistakes or miscommunications with the IEC officials when they're doing all the recordings. There might have been some discrepancies with the capturing, but still, I do not believe Ace Magashule's party will have managed or made any inroads in all these provinces. I don't believe that. MK, yes, I do, because I've seen the result. You can see, man. We don't have to. Guys, people are crying because of MK. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. Let us be fair. Okay, le kere mina e ke sto sole krinyora. Salut, mina titimel.